Hey guys, it's Carrie here. I'm back with another video. This time it's an unboxing of this pen display that Artisul sent over to me. It's the SP1603 drawing tablet. It's actually pretty fantastic. Artisul did send me out this for free, but this video is not sponsored by Artisul. It's actually sponsored by Ledetech, another company that I'll be covering later on the video. But let's get into the goodies. This came with a lot of stuff for the budget that it's in. This is around 400 price budget US dollars, and it came with a stand, it came with a guard glove, it came with all these nibs. I was really kind of surprised, and it came with a pen sleeve, and that was pretty handy as well. And the cable wasn't too crazy. I thought it was just gonna be with this one USB Type-C cable. Oh, also, it needs power, so similar to the Wacom 1 type of layout with the X type of cable in a way, but that's everything that's in the box, so let's yeet that out of the way. And let's look at the stand. Actually, I was looking at the stand upside down for the first half of this video. I'll do a little bit more of a close-up later on and some comparison with some other stands I've used. And here's the baby itself. It looks kind of cool and futuristic, and that dial feels so nice. And here's the cable. Let's get into it. This looks like a micro mini HDMI, I think, and there's two USB Type-C ports. And turn it back around. This tablet is pretty thin. It's actually, I was really kind of surprised. And then there's the power button. There's no other buttons on it, and I like how the Artisul logo kind of I like how it shimmers in the back. But let's take off the screen protector. This is one of my favorite parts, so I tried to leave in some real-time audio for this. It's the most uber satisfying part of getting new hardware. So here's the screen. Oh man, I can't wait to start drawing on this baby again. This dial feels super nice, man. Man, and I'm just kind of like seeing how it sounds. And let's plug this baby in. There's a couple of cables. There's the USB Type-C, and here's our sponsor, Ledetech. They sent me over this. Actually, I chose this out since we're doing a pen display, especially I'm going to be plugging this into my laptop. This has all the ports you need, especially if you just have a USB Type-C laptop. This one works specifically for laptops, so it has like a little kickstand, and the cord is like tucked in on the back. It's pretty nice. I picked it out myself. I'll leave the link to everything down below. And again, thanks to Ledetech for sponsoring this video. I have everything plugged into this baby and plugged into my laptop, especially if your laptop doesn't have a USB Type-C Thunderbolt port, which basically is a fancy word for like a less powerful USB Type-C port that won't transfer over the display and the drawing capabilities of the tablet. So I have my Samsung Notebook 9 Pro from last year. I'm sorry, I'll leave the exact model down below, but yeah, we're gonna try it out on this baby because it was late at night, and I don't have enough ports on my main PC. I already have like 2 monitors plugged in that to try this out, I wanted to just do it on my laptop. So the Ledetech dock came in handy. See how it's also a stand, guys? So let's plug it in, install the drivers, and see how it works. And we're able to get right into it. The drivers didn't take that long to install, and I was able to get right into it with Clip Paint Studio, and I was able to customize some of the express keys specifically for Clip Paint Studio, which was really nice. I really like using the dial, but it wasn't as fast as I wanted to. It was a little bit slower. I wish we could control the type of speed or how much that it zooms in, or improve the brush strokes. Like when it's like zooming in, it's like not as fun, but when you're doing it with the brush stroke, it wasn't so bad. I recalibrated the pen a couple times. The pressure worked fantastic off the bat. There was barely any parallax, which was pretty nice, and I like how it already had a couple pre-built-in express key shortcuts, especially since this has 16 of them, and it was nice that some of them were already programmed for undo and redo and a lot of other stuff that I didn't think I needed this shortcut. So this was kind of nice that I didn't have to think of everything off the top of my head for me to be able to use this. It came pretty, it was already ready on the software end of this, and that was kind of nice instead of me having having to like figure it all out. And here's a tablet again. I wanted to show you guys how thin it was because I didn't spend as much time when I was doing the initial unboxing. So it's super thin, guys. I really thought that this was gonna be able to fit in my 16-inch laptop bag, but because of the express keys and buttons, it's a little bit bigger than that, and it's kind of hard to kind of carry and find a good carrying bag. And right now, this is the other multi-angle stand that I use on a daily basis. I already made a dedicated video about this one. It's from Lention. They sent me that for free, and compare this to the free built-in one that Artisul has, which is actually not too bad, but I do prefer the other one. The multi-angle one that comes built in has around 4 different levels. I do love the portability aspect of it. It's pretty light compared to the more sturdy all metal silver stand that I have over there. I'm just showing you guys how high it goes because I personally like my drawing stand to go super high, especially since I want it a little bit closer to my face. But at this price range, this wasn't too bad. I can definitely see myself using this at a coffee shop or places that are less crowded. But when I'm at home, I'm definitely using my much sturdier multi-angle stand from Lention, and it wasn't too bad. And again, here's some more comparison and how high it can go. As you guys can see, it's a little bit more sturdy. It can definitely handle this tablet and any other tablet for that instinct. But I'm happy that this one works perfectly because that's how I was able to adjust it to my desk, because I was finally able to plug this into my main PC. I do have to do a lot of compromise and kind of ports and troubleshoot for a little bit. So that's kind of one of the downside in getting a pen display right off the bat, is because there's a couple of troubleshooting that you have to do with just Windows and not so much on the tablet's end, just because of technology can get frustrating sometimes. Most of the issues that I did have was with Windows, and also I have a custom built PC, so some of the issues I ran into was specifically with my graphics card. Yeah, you need to have enough graphics power to be able to run at least the type of setup that I do have with 3 monitors, and I had to give up a lot of things and troubleshoot a lot just on that aspect. But otherwise, both stands are good, and we're back on drawing. And I'm actually using this in Photoshop for homework that I have for my character design class, because I'm in school for animation. So I wanted to show you guys more of that. It works really well in Photoshop. A lot of like apps, and I don't use many pen displays, but I do always get troubles with things working in Photoshop. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a Windows thing, maybe it's a driver's thing, but this worked really well in Photoshop on their first bat, which made doing my homework much easier. And after using this for a couple weeks, and here's some of my first thoughts of like some of the draw sides. I really wish there was a way for me to adjust the brightness of the screen. Like, I'm not sure if that's built into the setting or if that's not something that I've seen, but I looked everywhere and I couldn't. Especially since I like working late at night, I like the ability to lower the brightness, or I really wish that it can go a lot higher too on some days when it's like super bright in my room. Another drawback of this tablet is that it's not touchscreen. That's right, you can't use multi-touch to zoom in. You have to rely on a lot of the express keys, which is the way that this tablet makes up for it. And for me, that was kind of a downside, especially since I really like drawing on this and I'm just so used to kind of like pinching and zooming. But it wasn't the worst thing in the world, especially since that wheel feels really nice. But again, that's also another thing. I wish I could control the speed of how much it zooms in on certain programs and certain application. It does vary on how it works, but otherwise the drawing experience, and I love how it uses like 2 cables to work. And I'll definitely have more videos on this baby, so I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.